Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about chapter 308, Arregent Chicken, and talking about a lot that's happened in it, what I predict for or what's going to happen within the next few chapters, and to be honest, what is going to happen in Group A, because that is actually insane how that happened. To guide Japan to World Cup victory, this main objective is, hey genius, who? You don't know who I am? You've never seen me around? What do you want from me? Don't you want to bloom, Nagi Seishiro? Bring out your full potential? Despite your undeniable talent, he dropped you from the team. Am I the only one who think Eagle made the wrong call? I don't get it. What are you talking about? The maximum number of registry is 26 plus 26. The reason I joined the Blue Lock project is because I promised to fulfill with Ego Genpachi. Hand over me the decision power of the three representatives members. In other words, apart from the 23 players chosen by Ego, it's a hidden rule that allows 3 players I recommend from my Buratsuta 3 to go to the U20 Japan team. These 3 from the back route. How about you join, Nagi Seishiro? There are just 3 conditions. 1, you must win the selection test, the project I planned. 2, if you win the selection as one of the Buratsuta 3, from then on, leave all your future soccer-related management to me, content to me. If you go back to Blue Lock, if you play football to prove Ego's methods were wrong, then drive Ego into a corner, that way I can instantly take control of everything, and become Blue Lock's representative. What do you say, Nagi Seishiro? With me, how about we take over Blue Lock? I can go back to Blue Lock at the place with them? No, I can't. No, but, Ego-san is not wrong. If you don't think he was wrong, why the hell are you did you come here? Are you an untamed brat or what? You still want to play football, don't you? Ego-san created Blue Lock. If Blue Lock didn't exist, I couldn't get fired up with Rayo like I used to. Are you making excuses? Ego Genpachi is a piece of crap leader with no human decency. I can't betray Blue Lock. That place has been burning with passion because Ego-san is there. Yeah, you're just protecting your own heart like that. You forgot the corpse of your former self, who was just amazing back then. You can't even update yourself on another peak, you pride-bloated fool. Hello? The World 20 World Cup group, the match has been decided. We are in Nigeria's, England, and France's group, Group A. France, huh? What? Oh crap! Could it be France is the strongest? You can't advance to the final tournament unless you play second or higher. Well, then one of the 3 spots in Buratsuta 3 is already reserved for you, Seikun. About that, I'm not participating in the group stage, The only reason I'm joining this U20 World Cup is to only fight Spain. Well, okay. Anyways, I'll make sure to keep a spot open for you, Seikun, on the team. Once the finals are over, join up with the Japan team, alright? Yeah, I have to change my mindset. If Japan can't rise to the top without me, then this whole story is meaningless. I will use Blue Lock as a stepping stone. I have a dream to achieve. The U20 World Cup is full of speculants. Only those who desire victory can open up a new future. Now, after what we just read, there's a few things I'd like to point out. First, Say will be joining Blue Lock if they can get through the group stage. But let's go to the group stage. Let's talk about that group. That has France, who has Charles, and we've been confirmed Loki is under 20. Now that is insane to put into perspective. Loki being that good and being on that team with Charles, that team will be good. Secondly, we got England. All we know is Agi's going to be on that team, and we don't know what Agi can do. And then Nigeria. What does Nigeria have? I don't know. So, let's talk about who will get the most points. I think France versus Japan might be the first game. And Japan will lose because you need to give them a reason. And to play in their next 2 games, play their best. Plus, we're just figuring out how to formate everything, and you can't expect everything to be perfect. Secondly, I think we're maybe going to face Nigeria. Now, Nigeria, I don't expect much from it, and I expect like a good blowout. But then the third team, England. That game might be one that takes a full month or 2 just to finish, because of how intense it will be. And then that means that both France and Japan will move forward, which will put us into the future. Now, secondly, what we know is there's a reason why he won't join in the group stage. He's only joining to destroy Spain. Why is he wanting to destroy Spain so much? Is it because of Bunny? Because we're being hinted at more and more. Bunny Iglesias had something to do with Say. Down with Say's turning emo. That is going to be insane to figure out more and more about. We might figure out a lot more about it in the next chapter. Thirdly, Buratsuta is allowed to choose 3 players. He's already chose Say. He's trying to get Nagi, which I'm going to say this. Within the next few chapters of Nagi and Buratsuta, we are going to have Nagi be like, I want to join. I don't care. I want to play with them. Because he wanted to, but then he realized Eagle wasn't wrong. All Buratsuta's got to do is prove that Eagle was wrong. Thirdly, who else will be the third player? The one player that everyone's trying to say, oh, he's coming back this way, or this way, or this way. Kira. He was called the Japanese's golden gem. And the thing is, Buratsuta likes money. And he can build off each 3 of those players as money value. That is going to be something you put in there. The other thing you gotta realize is, was Henri and Ego listening into that? Because this might have happened right as Nagi was still there and Henri was listening. That would be insane. Because Ego will be like, okay, I'm already ready for them to come in with all that. But the thing is, why would it be Kira? Kira hates Ego in his guts. And he said, at the first episode, I'm not going to be 100% on it. He's like, this is not how you're supposed to play. You're not supposed to do this. This isn't how soccer's supposed to be played. He was against Ego. And the thing is, he wants people, Buratsuta wants people who are against Ego to force him into a wall, into a corner. But the thing is, I don't think that's going to be good. Because I think that might happen, and that might be the first game Buratsuta comes in, is trying to coach, and they lose against France. And then he's going to be like, I need Ego back. Ego, please come back. And Ego will be like, alright, here we go. Time to actually play. But we don't know all this is to be true. I'm just speculating. But each one of those players is big name. Has a name behind them. Has money value. But the thing is, we got one more thing to talk about. And this might be the interesting one. Sai said at the end that it would... At the end, Sai said, only those who want victory can achieve it in this U20 World Cup. Might that be saying that Ego will back down for the first game to give Buratsuta his one chance, and Buratsuta will totally fail. Kira doesn't do well. Nagi is starting to lose hope in himself. And then he sends in Isagi and Rin, and they prove France is a tough team, but we could still beat them if we tried with all of our power. And Buratsuta will realize, I need him back. He also said he was going to use Blue Lock as a stepping stone. What is he going to do? Is he wanting to destroy Spain with Blue Lock as its stepping stone? What's going to happen? We got to go more and more. Over these next few chapters, I might be leaning more into my details about what Say wants to do against Spain. What is Say's plan? But yeah, well, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. See you next time.